Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Atmo Access tutorial. If you are a young researcher or an operator or future operator of research infrastructure facilities or concerned by climate change and air quality issues, please stay with us. We will guide you step by step through the Atmo Access time series analysis service. This powerful service allows you to search, analyse, visualise and compare observation data from 3 European atmospheric RIs seamlessly. Feel free to pause the tutorial at any point to take notes or follow along on the platform. Let's click on the link, explore the web page and engage with it more actively. Registration is required, or you can use your ORCID identifier if you have one. Once logged in, you will land on the information page. Here you will find the logos of the 3 key RIs that provide valuable in situ observation data to this service. A brief description outlining their data contributions is provided next to each logo. A visual representation of the user workflow at the top provides a clear view of the analysis process. We are currently at step 0, the introductory stage. On the right, you will find buttons to access the user guide or proceed to the next step. We have now moved to the first step of the user workflow for data selection. You can select the essential variables of interest from a comprehensive list, including aerosol properties, meteorological parameters, pollutants, and greenhouse gases. For this example, let's select carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon monoxide, CO, methane, CH4, and ozone, O3. Next, you will select the specific observation locations of interest. These may be observation platforms or airports, or sampled regions in the case of Iagos. A user-friendly map displays the observation stations and regions for the 3 RIs. You can choose to focus on a specific RI or explore data from all of them. The short toolbar helps you select the stations of interest using the selection box or lasso tool. You can zoom in on the map or use the mouse wheel and reset your map view with the house icon. You can also quickly find stations by name using the search function. If you need to refine your selection, the Clear Selection and Remove Station options are readily available. The camera icon lets you save the current map as a PNG image. Finally, in the bottom right-hand corner, you can customize the map's appearance by switching between Carto Position and OpenStreetMap. For this tutorial, let's select Frankfurt Airport and the ground-based station in Heidelberg. Now that we have chosen our variables and locations, we can proceed to the next step. This involves selecting datasets for our chosen locations and concerns. In our case, these are time series for carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, and ozone. This interactive timeline in the left panel shows the data availability for each selected location. Note that Iagos provides a long time series starting in 1994 and ICOS provides one starting in 1996. Clicking on a timeline bar instantly populates the table on the right with the corresponding datasets, which are linked to a specific station and sampling height. Selecting both bars displays the available datasets in the table, including their title, variable, location, and station code, the contributing RI, and the temporal extension of the data. The variables are identified by their abbreviations. Their full names are visible in the Variables legend on the left. You can drop a variable from the Variables legend to restrict the results displayed in both panels. The variable can be added back to the legend using the drop-down menu. Both the horizontal bar and the table can be cleared using the Clear button. For a quick visual representation of the data, simply click on the graph icon. If you are working with a large number of datasets, a pagination button will appear here. Note that you can select up to 10 datasets for subsequent analysis. For our example, we propose setting CH4 and CO2 from Heidelberg, from ICOS, and CO and ozone from Frankfurt, from Iagos, specifically sampling at 500 meters altitude. It is a nice long time series from 1994 to 2024. To confirm your dataset choices, click on the Next button. Then we can move on to step 3. This provides a detailed view of the content of the selected time series, displaying data availability and time coverage for each dataset. For example, CH4 in Heidelberg in 2024 has a 96% data coverage, which is also expressed as the number of available samples. Each variable is now associated with a distinct color code that will be used throughout the subsequent steps of the workflow. In our case, methane is blue, CO2 is pink, CO is green, and ozone is red. We can filter on the time frame by either dragging and dropping directly on the heat map or by manually selecting specific dates on the inputs on the left. The granularity of the heat map plot can be changed by year, season, or month. Below, you will find a histogram showing the statistical distribution of each of the 4 chosen variables within the currently selected time frame. Here, the platform allows you to filter based on the values themselves, either by dragging and dropping on the data distribution plot or by entering the minimum and maximum targeted values manually on the left. For example, if you are interested in examining only the extreme values of CO, you can define a threshold to view all the CO observations from YAGOS above a certain concentration in parts per billion, ppb. This interactive visualization is informative in itself, enabling you to explore the distribution of your time series values. You can adjust the distribution plot view using the X or Y axes switched to log scale. Note that setting up a filter on the time frame affects the plots of the variables' distributions, depicting the distribution of the variables within the chosen time interval. Similarly, applying a filter to the values affects the heat map of the data availability. Selecting the cross-filter option considers all the variables jointly, forming a single time series of multivariate observations. Consequently, any filter set up on a variable value restricts all variables. Finally, you can reset any of the filters using the corresponding Reset Filter button. In our case study, we can activate a filter for a period during which all the variables were consistently available, or we can leave all the filters deactivated to obtain a comprehensive view. The next step is data analysis. This will involve exploratory analysis, trend analysis, and potentially multivariate analysis. This exploratory analysis marks the beginning of our data analysis journey. This initial stage provides interactive plots to help you visually investigate data characteristics and relationships. With 4 variables currently selected, the initial view appears somewhat complex. You can simplify this view by focusing specifically on CH4 data from ICOS Heidelberg. You can select an analysis method. You can choose from mean and standard deviation, percentiles, or moving average. The first parameter common to all 3 exploratory analysis methods is aggregation. This defines the periods over which the desired time series statistics, means, standard deviations, percentiles, etc., should be calculated. The platform offers flexibility in temporal aggregation, allowing you to choose daily, weekly, monthly, or seasonal averages for smoothing. Examining yearly averages reveals a clear upward trend. Another common parameter is the minimum sampling size for the period with the minimum number of observations per aggregation period, or per moving average window, required to calculate statistics for a period. In the mean and standard deviation method, you can adjust how the standard deviation is presented in the plot. That is to say, as a filled area or as error bars. For the percentiles method, you can choose which percentile to calculate and plot. For now, let's focus on monthly averages and apply a 5th percentile smoothing. Then superpose CO2 on the same graph, which also demonstrates an increasing trend along with CO and ozone. This superposition enables easy comparative analysis, but keep in mind that each variable's time series can be processed individually. This useful toolbar enables you to take control of the plot view. Use the zoom tool for detailed examination, pan across different areas of the plot, and reset to the original view at any time. For precise adjustments to the axes, simply use the mouse ruler to customize and shift individual axes. There are 3 plot modes to choose from: lines for trend visualization, markers to highlight individual data points, and lines with markers. Finally, you can align the y-axes for easy comparison or adjust them manually for specific analytical needs. Once you are happy with your plot, you can edit the title and labels as desired, and then download the plot as an image using the camera tool. Now let's move on to the trend analysis. Several trend estimation methods are available here. The linear fit method, the non-parametric Mann-Kendall test, and the Thiel-Sen slope estimate. While they differ slightly, they generally provide similar results. You can refine your time series using pre-processing options, such as adjusting the aggregation period, daily, weekly, monthly, seasonally, or yearly, and using an aggregation function, mean or median. Selecting seasonal component removal enhances the accuracy of trend estimation. If seasonal adjustment is applied, the choice of moving average is available. The window size can be set to day, week, month, season, or year. Finally, you can apply a time filter by entering a specific date range or using the drag and drop gesture on the time series preview plot. The results of the trend analysis are visualized in the 3 panels on the right. The top panel shows the time series, including the corresponding slope when the linear or Thiel-Sen fitting methods are used. You can adjust the plot view, axes, and annotations if needed. In our case study, analyzing data from 1994 to present, we observe a decreasing trend of approximately 2.79 ppb per year for CO, while methane, ozone, and CO2 show increasing trend rates of 4.42, 0.38 ppb per year, and 2.12 ppm per year, respectively. The autocorrelation graph at the bottom reveals a repetitive seasonal cycle. Therefore, an important option is to remove the seasonal components. Applying this method enhances the accuracy of the trend estimation as it helps adjust the pre-processing parameters before proper trend estimation or testing. The powerful multivariate analysis tool enables us to combine 2 or 3 time series of variables. For example, we can explore the correlation between methane and CO2 in Heidelberg. The methane measurements are displayed on the x-axis and the CO2 measurements on the y-axis. The total number of observations is also visible here. The resolution can be adjusted by modifying the size of the hexagonal bins. The smaller the hexagon, the smaller the sample size. We can also switch the plot type to visualize individual observations and introduce a third variable, such as ozone, labeled C, using colors to create a more complex and informative plot. Observation of X, Y, and C is represented as a point on the XY plane, where the color corresponds to the C value of the observation. The aggregation function for the C variable can be chosen at this stage. As usual, we have the flexibility to edit the title and axis labels, and then download the resulting plot. In conclusion, the Time Series Analysis Service is a robust tool designed to efficiently search for, analyze, visualize, and compare observational data and essential climate variables. Here's a quick recap of the steps to successfully analyze atmospheric data and generate the desired plots. Keep in mind that you can always go back and revisit previous steps, refine your choices, and generate the exact plots you need. We sincerely appreciate your interest in this tutorial. We extend our gratitude to the European Commission and the Atmo Access Project for their support. If you haven't already, click this link to begin and the other one to share your feedback to help us improve this training tool. Thank you.